I haven't got the webcam. Da da da. Yeah. Stay. There. Excellent. He says, and then webcam. Webcam. Yeah, I can do, Carol, because I said you obviously know this game. Let me just click the buttons. Have I got webcam finally? I got webcam. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Not a problem at all, Carol. Not a problem. I'll just shuffle that to one side so I can get Discord. And I can see when you're ready. So yes, welcome to the stream. This evening doing something slightly different, because it's one of those days where I just like, I've just had enough by the end of the day. And one of the other games that I have already had some DLC released for it, Teardown. And I like that game. I looked at what's coming up in terms of it, and I got the season pass. And whilst I was getting it, Steam was also like, this is also on sale on your wish list. And I'm like, I'll give it a whirl. I tried it on a free weekend ages back, but I installed it onto one of my hard drives and the computer kept crashing. So I have 6 minutes of gameplay, apparently. I didn't get into the game to play it. So I've put it on my main C drive, and I'm actually in the game. So, steps have been taken. So, yeah, it's Crusader Kings 3. Should probably have mentioned that one. The title's enough for it. Where you get to be like a medieval leader, is the best way of putting it. Because from what I've seen, you can lead like an entire nation, or you can zoom right in and lead like a little hovel as such. And then build your way up. Monarch, yeah, Monarch. That's a good way of putting it. And I figured, hey, it's stress simulator. If I get stressed in real life, it's not good, but getting stressed in the game leads to hilarious consequence. I know, I've watched Karen stream. Which, if you haven't seen Karen stream, go watch the VODs. It's worth a watch. Wow, that kicks. So part of me was thinking, for gits and jiggles, to dive into a new game and just bypass the tutorial and just be like, I'll figure stuff out as I go along. Karen's probably like, no, don't do that. That's awful. It's a really bad idea. The peasants are revolting. Finally, something we agree on. But yeah, I'm not quite sure, because I'd have a tutorial in the form of Caron, so he'd be able to help me through. So I don't really need a tutorial question. Oh, there we go, that's fine. I'll just get the call going to carry down.
The fuck are you getting yourself in for?
I love the fact that that came in halfway through that sentence.
So yeah, you're gonna share your screen on the Discord.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
So it's one of them where it's easier if it's in semi-real time on the Discord.
Yeah. There we go. All right, and I might as well go on to the game screen here.
Just the usual bullshit. It's not like, oh yes, you need to do the tutorial to figure out the up, down, left, right of it all.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Right. So the first choice, you've actually got a few choices. The first choice is when do you want to start?
Divorce simulator.
Because one of the things is, it's like, I've started in 1066, which is, a couple of 100 years after the other start time, which is 867.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. However, basically, in 867, it is much more feudal. It's much more primitive tech, which you've got longer to have a good run at it, but at the same token, you're not going to be having a lot of the features that you might otherwise like.
Yeah.
But it does go for a longer game. I don't know what to recommend because I'm still on my first kind of playthrough. I went for 1066. I went for Petty King Merchad because it says that it's easy. I dread to think what it would do if you put it on, if you chose any of the ones where it wasn't marked as easy.
I mean, I like the idea of trying to create my own. Just imagine what comes out of it.
Yeah, the thing is, you'll basically, if you click that, you can always click it. It's basically going to load it up, and you're going to be able to choose where in the world you start in this time period. So you could, if you really wanted to, start with the Holy Roman Empire, which is or one of the other places out east, for just a massive area, but you're going to have a lot to manage straight off the bat. One of the reasons why it kind of suggested is Merchad is it's a smaller place.
I could go for the Isle of Man.
You could try one of the things is it's like if you start off with just the Isle of Man, you might be limited in terms of
where to go,
manpower to actually conquer anywhere. But yeah, I mean, it's entirely up to you. You don't even have to do England. You could go off to foreign climes if you really wanted.
Oh yeah. I just like the fact that you can
far east it goes.
It goes east.
Yeah.
Ninja. Sorry, I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't make fun of the names, but I just looked at that and I'm like, it's a ninja.
I mean, they've got House Leo.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Leo.
Is the motherland an option? No.
Wait,
Motherland would be Russia.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, no. I think most of that is not there.
But yeah, many of those I actually think most of them are actually accurate. Although I'm not sure about Comania. Comania? Well, yeah, not sure about that one.
So it's historically accurate to a certain extent. It's one of the things that it's all like, that's why you get to choose your time period. They like to have historical events happening.
Okay. Kargadan. Ooh. I just like the looking around some of these places, but yeah, Laos sounds. Wait! I found my place. I have found my homeland. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna start here, so if things go south, I can just say I had a shitty start. Okay.
And so yeah, you can either just click start and start with that guy. He's only 22, so that's slightly advantageous. If you just hover his perks, let's have a look at those. But in the section just below that, you've got ambitious, which is useful. Lots of great perks, although high
deceitful.
Deceitful, intrigue is up, diplomacy is down, and gregarious, which is diplomacy is up, personal attraction is up, so you should be able to find a wife fairly easily. Assuming they're
diplomacy is...
Yeah, if you hover their picture, can you click on them at this stage? No, it's not. Yeah, it's not telling you their exact values at this stage, so everything is built up over time, so depending on their childhood would depend on what their actual values are for diplomacy, martial stewardship, intrigue, learning, and prowess. But these are sort of like modifiers on top of. You could also create your own ruler if you so desired.
I mean,
there's no air, but that's not a concern for 22. You've got plenty of time to find a wreath.
I just need to make this guy bold, and it's me. Right down to the wearing of a t-shirt. I love this game. I never. So literally, I did it on the free weekend, and it would not load up for love nor money. And I didn't have the space on my other drive to install it. So, yeah, I've not actually managed to get into this. This is brilliant. How young can you? Oh my god! Oh wait, I can. I can be a baby.
If you go too young, then you'll be forced into a
someone else to be in charge kind of job.
yes, other people will be in charge.
Okay. Oh, so it's one of these where you get positive.
So at the top, it's got your customization points, and your limit is 400.
Yeah.
You can only have one education. This is how well educated you were growing up. This to a certain degree kind of dictates what kind of playthrough you're going through. At least at the start, your kids could be completely different. So the tactician route, you're going to be martial, so you're going to be going for a lot of conquest, and you'll be ruling through conquest. You know, if the peasants rise up, you'll squash them. Woo-hoo. Learning is more the pious route, so you'll be using education and skills like that to try to gather favor. The stewardship is all about managing the places correctly. Sometimes, it's one of them. Stewardship dictates how much area you can control before you have to pass control over of some of the areas to vassals.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just get screwed over. Your heir has no fucking stewardship skill, and you've got to give everything up to vassals, which heavily weakens you. Diplomacy, of course, is going down the diplomatic route, and then
intrigue.
Intrigue. It's more about the backstabbing and the making up, and to a certain degree, you've got dread and ruling through fear. Is also a part of the intrigue lifestyle.
I like the sound of that. That could be kind of cool, like a more of a stealthier playthrough.
It's more of an arsehole playthrough.
Oh, well, I mean, I could do that. I mean, considering where I'm based, an arsehole sounds perfectly fine.
Don't forget, this is this guy. It could be that in 3 years' time, you are going to have a tragic accident and your son is going to take over.
I love that.
You're not married and have kids by then. You could just fail because it's like, I don't have any kids.
That's fine.
So, you can add in traits. Is the age actually doing anything to the customization points?
Yes. So if I'm older, I lose customization points, or rather, I gain more. But if I'm... Oh, wait. I think that's probably because I'm limited in what I can have. Because if I go too young, I lose that.
Yeah.
I lose the face fuzz, but it does weight to do anything.
And it makes you skinny and fat.
Okay, right. I just wanted to see if that actually affected this. If you go full Henry VIII, do you gain points for just being a bowling ball? So a quick catch up on that. Not yet, Saber. No, I haven't had a chance to even sit down and look. Welcome in, Elizabeth Joker. Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you very much. Just trying out this game for the first time, so I'm having a bit of a laugh. How are you doing this evening? Let's have a look at personality then.
So generally you have 3 of these. And these are all they affect things in different ways. The ones that are highlighted in green are in line with your religion.
Right.
Or your beliefs.
Yeah.
Spiritual beliefs. Those that are outlined in red are against your spiritual beliefs.
But that would go for the intrigue.
Although there are others where it depends on how much you want to lean into these different things. So intrigue is also likely to be in some of the others, lustful. It's in there, and that's neither a sin nor a What the hell is the opposite of a sin? Virtue.
Yeah.
There we go. Wow, it took us too long to figure that one out.
I mean, we don't think about these things that often. Ooh,
But yeah, you'll generally get 3 of those in your childhood.
Okay. Kind of go ambitious.
Ambitious is a nice rounded one.
Yep.
Oh, just check raffle for me.
Raffle.
Yeah, it's.
Oh,
this is not in alphabetical order.
that's why I went straight down.
Yep.
Just one.
If you're going down the intrigue route, dread and how much you put the fear into other people is going to be one of them where it's like, if you've got 100% dread, then everybody is going to be afraid around you, straight up. If you have 0 dread, then you are a kind-hearted person.
Right.
Intrigue can go down the route of ruling through fear, and having a natural dread of plus 20 means that you cannot go below 20.
Oh.
So there's always going to be an air of sort of like, not sure about this guy, about you.
Ooh, let's go for that. That sounds fun.
That stacks, by the way, with any other natural dread you might have.
Could be a pigeon.
It's fearful, tend to be.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, wait, hang on, I've just realised that they're the opposites. So the positives and negatives are next to each other. It just suddenly hit me then, looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute, yes, that's
to a certain degree, because it's like they've got sadistic in there, but they don't have caring. Or whatever the hell is the opposite of sadistic.
True.
But yeah, you've got another 35 natural dread there. It's just everybody is going to be a slightly negative opinion about you, and more so for your courtly vassals. Highly recommend avoiding generous, because that just drains the coffers for no good reason.
You know what? I'm going to go for that just because making the whole...
Just double check sadistic for me for 1 second. Okay. There was something about children in there.
Can use hostile schemes against their own children.
I was just double checking, but it wasn't like, you don't have children or anything like that.
Right.
So if you just click on add trait, okay, I wouldn't go for any of these unless you really have an idea of, because these tend to be things that you earn, or happen to you.
Got you.
Or are genetic based. So yeah, I wouldn't bother with that just because it's unless you really want to. If you were gearing up and said, "Oh, this is exactly the kind of person that I had in mind," then
you could pick what you wanted off this.
Then you could pick up out of this and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm very much, the Holy Monarch or born in the purple, whatever." But that'll happen more naturally over time anyway. Right, you've still got a couple of, just under 100 achievement points left over.
Does this count? Yeah, so...
Yeah, so I was thinking spend the rest in these. Your intrigue, your stewardship is really not good. So if you hover the stewardship, does that tell you... It's not actually telling you how many of these things that you can... Oh, there we go. Every 6 points increases your domain limit by 1. I'm not sure what the minimum is, but yeah, having that by that looks good. I won't worry too much about the diplomacy because you're more likely to be using your intrigue.
True.
Basically, if you can't persuade somebody to do what you want, then you imprison and torture them into doing what you want.
Each point surpassed gives a knight. Okay. Alright, okay, so that's if I get into fights there.
Yeah. Which, again, given your intrigue lifestyle, might be worthwhile bumping up a bit because you can get into fights with people and you might not want to lose them.
I'm assuming Marshall might be handy then.
That's more leading up.
Oh, is that... Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so Marshall is armies, prowess is personal.
Got you. Right, okay.
Again, you might want to bump... At this stage, it's like you've got your intrigue, you've got your prowess, you've got some stewardship. Everything else is like, it could be useful. The only other thing that I'm seeing is that you've got options for family and being married and the rest of it. Now, you're 17, you've got plenty of time. Chances are the game isn't going to kill you off that quickly. But it could. Just absolutely.
I mean, that just sounds like fun. Let's go for that. Ooh, I get to pick a faith. Choose a faith. Wow, some of these I have never heard of.
Now, one other thing that I will like to point out, the one that it's suggested is one that's in that area.
Then I'll stick with that.
If you step too far away from it, you can be seen as a heathen in your own land.
Right, okay, and I'm assuming it's the same for culture then.
Yes.
Right,
You're more likely to be surrounded by people who share your culture.
I'll go with that one, that sounds good. Good enough for me. Dynasty. What's it? Ooh.
So you've got your family name, essentially.
Oh, right, okay. And then... Oh, make your own coat of arms. Okay. Wow. Well, that looks like
a the top as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that looks more like a suppository, so I'm going to go with that one. We shall go that, and I think suppositories are on with that colour. Yep. Layout. Do I go with fancy? Oh wait, because that's going to emblems, won't it? Like the feud leaf or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, this stream is rated for mature audiences.
Well, I'd hope so. Because my next thought is, what now looks more like a pocket anus? I'm 100% taking this game
just
seriously.
That in brown, potentially?
Wait, brown. That's about as close as I can get to it. Unless I make it black and then I change.
What's a colour picker drop down?
Wait, does a colour picker drop down? Ooh. There we go. Oh hell yeah, I'm always serious. You know it. What's one that makes it stand out now? Wait, light green? Light green does. We'll go with that.
You want...
Oh.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. It's just... The finish button there made it feel like it was finishing the entire... creation. And this is your kingdom.
Ah.
Oh my god, your objective is shitting.
You got to be shitting me.
Apparently they're not shitting you.
No, but we're shitting you. Oh.
The main captain's called UK Stream would like to apologise from anyone in that region historical ties to the area. We are having a laugh because we are British and that is our culture.
It's what we do best.
Please don't be offended.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Can I give him a beard? Wait, no. Wait. Hairstyle. Beard.
So,
Wizard's beard. Oh, wait, it's not going to show up, is it? Because he's... Because he's young. Oh, wow. So, I can't press down, that's a shame. Gotta click. Oh my. I don't know, that just makes me giggle and I don't know why. I could go for the curly bow. I'm gonna go for the curly bow. Let's make it a nice brown colour. There we go. That'll do. I'm assuming clothing comes in the whole end of it.
I would assume your points are not.
Oh, my points have dropped, yeah.
Did you consider adding in?
Oh, wow. 1 year, then get a beard like that. That's impressive. I mean, what's worse that's going to happen? Soaked. Alright, okay. Let's go. Fudge. Maybe try and squeeze a bit more learning in. Oh, that took me over the limit. Can I get another one of them? No. One of them? No.
They're all going to 404. Oh, wait, no, they're not.
No, they're slightly less, but...
Yeah, you can't afford the diplomacy, so no, you can't afford anything.
Yep, that's fine. We will go with this. This is the ultimate ruler. Yep. Alright, so I'm on easy.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Right, you have... Okay, first things to check is you have no heir, so you need to get married.
Right.
And start producing offspring. Have you clicked... Oh, where's your camera on stream, by the way? I would suggest putting it kind of the other corner.
Oh, well, up, covering...
Yeah, cover that guy's face, because as amusing it is to us, it's the place of least information.
Mm-hmm. And plus, no, it looks like it's me. I'm leading this place. Ha ha. Right. Okay. Right. Back to this. So, find spouse, I presume.
Yes, you can just click on that. Right. And you can use... So, if you click on the little spyglass just above it,
yeah,
this will allow you to set things if you want. Maximum ages, as well as whether they're an adult or not. say yes to adult.
Good point. Yeah.
Um,
I'm assuming that does help because it's no point trying to, have a wife if you can't.
I mean, to a certain. So one thing is, you will still have children even if your
Oh, okay.
sexualities don't match. It's just you're less likely to love each other. You can have completely loveless marriages. I had one heir who was homosexual but was married, had enough kids, and that was it. They also had male lovers, but that was also part of the intrigue of them. But yeah, you're probably going to want to choose somebody. So if you scroll up to the top, sorry.
Yep, sorry.
You see them house flags.
Yeah. Wait, you mean these?
No, to the other side.
All right.
That means that if you can marry that person, then there is a chance of a potential alliance.
Okay.
Which
So
can be useful. You can marry whoever you want. There's
but
also
these
other
are kind of
things.
useless because there's no.
Well, it depends on what you're aiming for, because this is the thing. It's like you can go down the alliance route. There's so much to take in. But if you also you see there's sort of like the fourth column occasionally with the diamond.
What, like that?
Yeah. So that is a conjugal trait, which basically means kids are likely to have that if you have children. So it's very useful to get have positive ones of those because that will
Pass that on.
pass that on. The traits don't really affect too much, but the other thing that you might want to consider is what is your wife bringing to the table in terms of their skills?
Which is the last bit.
Yes.
So we've got diplomacy, martial, stewardship, intrigue, and learning. Right, okay.
Yep.
Oh wow, she's got 16 intrigue. She kind of hates me, but that's kind of cool.
Don't worry too much about the hate side of things, because if you actually click on them, we don't have to say yes, this is it. Sorry, click in the area that is not their face.
Yeah.
It still says at the bottom, "Will accept for an 8+."
Okay.
They're already married. That might be. Are they?
I was gonna assume yes, because it's their own marriage.
But they're not. It doesn't say on the left that they're married.
I'm assuming they would have, a
Yeah,
body
and also
there.
down at the bottom, under family, it should have something in there.
What she got? Cynical, humble, and deceitful. That's that's some good traits. I love it. Hey, Ragnarok, welcome in. playing very serious.
The only thing that I will say is the alliance that you're potentially getting out of this, useless. 67 troops.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if you click,
Oh wow.
yeah, that's almost twice yours. Your currently army strength is 580. The other thing that you might want to consider is who are they, and where they are on the map.
Oh, how do I find?
Because, well, this is where it gets tricky. It's like you can click on the liege in the top right of that, and then if you hover over their titles in the middle of that section.
For what, these?
Yes. If you click on it, it'll show it to you. Oh, if you click on...
Oh, right click.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. So, yes, they're not anywhere close, so you won't have to worry too much about fighting them or having them fight you, or, in your areas of expansion, you're not going to trip over them too much.
Yeah.
Only problem is, if they do join on a war with you, they've got to cross all that area before they join in the fight.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible thing, but you could get closer. I mean, the numbers are favourable, though. They've got like I say, twice the size of you in terms of army.
Yeah. And the name almost says ally, if you sort of read it kind of drunkenly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Only aiming for chaos, absolutely. Do love Paradox games. Been playing Stellaris. That is another one that I've had a look at, or seen other people playing, kind of like a look of. But baby steps here, baby steps. Hence the reason why I'm the leader of this place. And I only edited it to take off one Y off the end.
So one of the other things you might want to consider, if you click on the flags of your surrounding neighbours, the smaller ones.
Oh, like these.
Yep. Right, you can see here, actually we need the panel on the left.
Yep.
Their army size.
Oh.
Yeah, you've got 580.
Oh, no.
So you won't
Minimus,
be taking
Minimus.
them over anytime soon. Who else is around you? Where are you likely to be able to attack, potentially? Okay.
Not them. Not them.
Okay.
Not.
Okay.
I think I got the shitty end of the stick.
You are in a bit of a shitty position.
Yes.
So yeah, if you do want to make military headway anywhere in this, you might need to consider allies.
Yeah. Okay. Has he got any wires that can half-inch? No.
They don't. They also don't seem to have. I'm wondering if this is just sort of like the setup of it all is just like not very.
Oh, will do, Rex, thank you. I misread Bura as Bara and was like, why didn't he go there? Because I had to start here. Okay. Serious play, let's have a look. So they've only got 68.
68.
70. So that's the one who has the most bods.
Yeah. Now they've got no intrigue, but they do have a reasonable amount of stewardship.
Right, all the others have the intrigue, but I suppose my character's intrigue should help with that, and their stewardship should help.
Yeah, they're, if you hover it, it told you that the domain taxes were going to be slightly up because of, if you hover their stewardship value.
Yeah.
Domain taxes are up, travel speed is up, domain limit is also up. Now, that's, I'm not entirely sure if that's exactly what you will get or whether you get a limited amount of that. I've not sat down and done math on it. But when you're married, you'll be able to say, I want you to focus on stewardship, and it will have an effect on your total stewardship value.
Okay. Let's give it a whirl. So I assume I just send a proposal then?
Yep. Right, that's not likely to come through until you've taken it off pause. Don't recommend taking it off pause yet.
Right, okay. I'm so glad you said that.
The entirety of my first stream was 3 hours of me just basically going over setting up stuff. I think I unpaused it for the last half hour. Right, so back to the top, those diamonds. Let's have a look.
Okay.
Get rid of the encyclopedia.
Right, click to dismiss. Got you. No
right,
player error.
You have no error. You can't really do much about that at the moment.
Right click.
Right click on that.
No lifestyle chosen.
Yeah, so left click on this one. Right.
Oh.
So this is where you get to pick what your lifestyle focus is going to be. You get a bonus in your experience if it's the one that matches up with how you were brought up, and each one of them basically enhances that ability.
Yeah.
Don't really want to go through all of them. Let's just go straight to the intrigue.
Click.
Right. Down the left-hand side of this, you've got your lifestyle focus. Now, it straight away, because this is the intrigue tree, you've got the top one and the bottom one, which is going to give you a bonus to your intrigue.
Yeah.
It also tells you here that you get 35 intrigue experience every month, and when you get to 1,000, you'll get some perks. The temptation focus might be an option while you don't have an heir, because your fertility will grow up and your chance of attracting a sexual partner will also go up. However,
once you've got them, it's
once you've got them, then it'll be fine. The thing is, you can change these, but I think you can only change it like once every 5 years or so.
Right. Okay.
But it's one of them where it's I'm not concerned about your chances of creating offspring at this time. If you start getting into your 30s and still don't have offspring, then you might want to change your focus onto that. Your intimidation, it only gives you the 2 intrigue, but it does give you another 30 in your natural dread.
Yeah. Which will send my dread up quite high. Because I'm what, at 55?
Yeah, so you'd be at an 85. So pretty easy setup for like just being a complete arsehole.
I mean, that's where we're going with this one. That this guy is an arsehole.
Yep. So
go on that one.
Yeah, it can only be changed every 5 years.
Boom.
I think do you have a perk? I think you might have a perk. Already.
Yes, it said I had a perk to unlock one perk.
Yeah. Okay. So, right.
I could gain more dread.
That's when you take an action to gain dread. You will gain 30% more.
Oh, right.
Then you've got towards the bottom of that tree, you've got Forever Infamous, which dread will decay down to your natural level over time. The minus 1,000. So, fun thing about Murder Feast, or not so fun thing about Murder Feast, Murder Feast is in a DLC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, Murder Feast? What's a Murder Feast? Let's have a Murder Feast! And then, I finally got Forever Infamous, and it was like, okay, how do I organize a Murder Feast? Couldn't figure it out. Ted did some research, and it's in a DLC.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't go for DLCs because I wanted to at least make sure I enjoyed the base game.
Yeah, that's where I am at as well. The other thing that so you can put this perk point in any of the 5 skills across the top, but one of the things is, it's like, what are you aiming for at the bottom level is mainly my thing.
All right.
So Torturer, if you hover where it says gains to trait Torturer, more prowess, more dread gain, hostile scheme resistance up by 25%, and your levy size, your army, it's your basic levy, is up by 10%.
Okay.
It's okay. Schemer, So in the top right-hand corner of that, there's a little hourglass that fills up. Once it's filled up, it's locked in place.
Got it. Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah.
So that's the intrigue and the hostile scheme power up by 25. Okay.
Okay. So again, it's nothing to write home about. Seducer.
Oh, for Pete's sakes.
You will get that. It will piss you off. Intrigue, fertility, and attraction. So all of these don't really blow my socks off. So the other thing is, let's have a look at the skills at the top. Proof is relative. You can fabricate hooks.
Yeah, I've heard about that, where you can make up. It's like making up lies about people to then say, "I'll tell people about this."
Yes.
Yeah.
That might be useful, so that you can get hooks on people.
Okay.
Like weeds in a garden, fertility is up.
Yeah.
Seduce scheme power is up.
50% chance to gain either 1 intrigue or 1 prowess.
For up to a maximum of 5 each time you torture somebody. So first thing, you would have to have somebody to torture, and then you could torture them, and there's a chance that you'll get that. And gain dread goes up. I mean, the gaining of a dread, I don't think is too much of a concern at the moment, because you're at a 80%. Plus, as well, it's going to go down until you get Forever Infamous anyway.
Yeah.
You could just continue to do arsehole things and, max it out at the 100 and keep it there.
Yeah. I think I'll go for that one, because I like the idea of trying to fabricate hooks.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so that's your lifestyle choice. Close this. Right, okay. Now there's this one. Current situation. Click on that. This is a list of things. You have not employed a court physician.
Right. Click to view.
So if you click on that, it jumps to here. It's already selected the court physicians. These are courtiers that you can have that do things. The court physician is one of the main ones that you will generally always have. The thing is, you don't have anybody good at the moment.
Yeah.
Now, there's two things. One is just appoint the one at the top. Because if you get injured, you need somebody to be your court physician. Even if they're not very good, they're still better than not having somebody. And if you do you want to just appoint them for the moment?
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, yeah. So one of the things is that's going to make them slightly happier at you, and you can always replace them later if you so desire.
Oh, we've got a contempt villain here.
Well, it's better to have a content villain or a zealous lackey. Because you've also got a spineless atheist. So these all mean something. I don't know half of what they mean, but it basically, it's currying favor with certain people. It's like, this person is cruel. Very cruel, hostile schemes of murder, punishing prisoners, execution, torture. They're more likely to do them. They're also somewhat generous. They'll send gifts, ransom prisoners, host activities, are less likely to be swayed by bribes, and are more willing to exchange hostages.
Okay.
There's an entire, there's reams and reams of them, so I won't worry too much about those at this stage. The other thing that you might want to do is, for the slightly longer term, on the right-hand side, you've got the quill and the ink pot icon.
Oh, there?
Yeah. So click on that one and search for physician. So you will start a search for a physician, and you'll hire one of them, and they'll be slightly more expensive because you're hiring them through this, but you're more likely to get somebody who is
an actual physician.
Yes. Well, somebody who's more likely to be competent.
Yeah, someone knows which end of the scalpel to hold.
Hopefully.
Let's start the search. Right, okay. We're not endorsed by our shaman. Can I get rid of our shaman?
No. Okay, let's just... you do not have... Right. So, you don't have... this is going to suggest that you start scheming your shaman so that they'll favor you, which on the long term will help because religious or spiritual endorsement is useful. So it's coming up. You can cancel this at a later point if you need to, but it is a good idea just to start that scheme right here, right now.
Right.
And in the corner, if you get rid of decisions panel.
Yep.
In the rows in the bottom right.
Oh, these?
The rose icon just to the left of that.
Oh, the rose. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that's telling you about how your scheme is going. You can click on it to view it and cancel it if need be. Right. Okay.
I'm thinking Red Wedding more like to know where to put the leeches. I don't know. You got any leeches for this?
Right. On the right-hand side, there's the chair, third icon down.
Oh yeah, I thought it was a rocket, but it makes more sense now you say it's a chair. Right, so yeah, no spouse.
Yeah, so you don't have a spouse available at the moment. These people look to be acceptable for the moment. I don't really think there's much more to be done here, but these are... If any of these positions are empty, you want to be filling them.
Right, okay.
Because they will be, their skill is going to be useful. Such as the shaman, the top icon of his allows you to fabricate a claim on a country, which once you've got a claim, you can declare war and try to take over the place legally. It's going to take a bribe and it's going to take some time, but that's the main way that you're going to gather more land.
Yeah.
Next one, convert the faith. So you'll do that whenever you take over a new place that doesn't share the faith, if you want to neutralize everybody. And otherwise, they're just doing religious relations, which is increasing your piety and is increasing your sway with your religious leader, if there is one. I'm not entirely sure what your religion is, by the way.
We just left it at whatever it was. Was it that one?
Yeah.
Unreformed step faith. Or
yeah,
steppy.
you've got no head of faith. Tigris view their existence as substance of Tengri, the eternal blue sky, blah blah blah. Okay, if you click on that. Okay. So this is marriage type is through concubines. Divorce is always allowed. You can legalize your kids. You can marry your cousins. Same-sex relations are criminal. Deviancy, adultery, kinslaying is criminal. Witchcraft criminal. Yeah, it's not a very influential one. If you click on holy sites across the top.
Holy sites, yes.
Yeah, okay, so these are places where they can be useful to have and to hold. But, there's nothing that's standing out there as like, oh, you really should gun for this place and try and keep hold of it.
So if I held that particular area, I'd have that bonus added.
Well, all Tengrists would have this bonus.
Ah, okay. It's like Cornwall. No, it can't be Cornwall. I mean, I don't think. Hang on. Where is marriage to each other?
It's consanguinity, cousin marriage.
Oh yeah, I suppose Cornwall. Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, if you click on the holy sites and then click the circle with the arrow, it'll show you where they are on the map.
Maybe I need to zoom out. Can I close that a second? Just to,
yeah, you can close that.
let's close that a minute so I can come back to that one. So we've got that one there.
The map has changed to theological.
Oh, right, okay. I was going to say, because we were around there, I believe.
North of that, I think.
Possibly.
So in the bottom right, you've got the shield and all those different crowns. Yeah, if you click on realms, okay.
Oh yeah.
It's just outside of.
Yeah. So we're there.
Yep.
That's fine. Okay. Oh, that's quite a way away. That's even further.
Yep.
We're over here. That's somewhat closer. And that one is India, I believe. No, India's there. That one, oh bloody hell, that's
the Middle East, isn't it?
No, Middle East is down there. Egypt and stuff is that way, because that's seriously that is. Ukraine's about there.
If you actually
Turkey?
click on the shield, it gives us the regions.
The Byzantine Empire.
The Byzantine Empire. Of course it is. The Byzantine Empire fell. Don't know what it is these days, but well. Maybe should have paid more attention in geography, kids.
And history.
And history. I paid attention to history. It was all modern history. Right, so you've got few Baghuertas. I don't know what that means, but basically, in English terms, that will be knights. They will lead your armies. They will also, to a certain degree, will be part of your court.
Right.
You only have, well, you don't have any at the moment. You'll get them over time, and you can recruit them over time. I won't worry too much about it at this moment.
Yep.
But if you did, you could search for them as another activity.
Okay.
Stationing your men at arms. That's the last thing that we want to really be doing. So just skip this lesson. If you zoom in, or yeah, if you click on that, and there's where it says not stationed in any holding. If you click that recycle arrow, yeah, and then you can choose a holding where you want to station them, and you can see here that they're getting bonuses to their attack and defense, movement speed, and something else. Can't remember what our last one is. So it helps to have them stationed.
Right, okay. Can I just click there to station them there then?
You can click in either of those two regions.
Okay.
And they're now stationed there.
Okay. Okay. Terrain effects in forest. Tiger. Okay. Oh, they have the bonuses in the different regions there then. The Byzantine Empire was what became the Ottoman Empire. Very technology advanced, didn't lose knowledge from when the Dark Ages happened. You see, someone knows stuff.
Yeah, but the Ottoman Empire eventually disappeared.
That's... Wasn't the Ottomans the Germans? Or am I thinking of something else?
They do have... Otto is a commonish German name. I don't know if they had much in the way of Germany. So if you... so while we're... Actually, let's go back to that screen. It was the military. If you click on the men-at-arms... light footmen. So here you can increase their sizes, which is their standing army size. However, these guys aren't actually using money to be maintained at the moment. They're using prestige to be maintained. So if you hover over that where it says increase the size to 2, it's going to tell you that it's going to cost 90 prestige, and you have 600, and it's going up by 1.1 every month. So you could reasonably afford to increase this in size. These are soldiers alongside your levies. The majority of your army at the moment is 480 levies and 100 light footmen.
Yeah.
So if you want to go attacking anyway. Also, levies aren't very good. If you
They're
hover
like
over
peasants with sticks, I'm assuming.
Yes, pretty much. So they've got a 10-10, which is attack of 10, defense of 10. If you click back on your actual army, that's a 15-24. And if you click on create men-at-arms regiment, these are the different ones that you can hire. Ungers are siege, which you might... If you invade somewhere that has fortifications, if you
Use
don't
an
have the
onager
weapons, then you'll be stuck. So getting at least one regiment of those might be fairly high up on the list.
Okay. If I click on it, does it... Oh, I get to look at it first.
Yeah, so unraised, it costs you nothing. It's only going to cost you something when you're at war.
Right, okay. So I could spend 120... What was that again? Prestige. And that'll get me a group to start, but I don't have to pay any maintenance on them.
Yeah, unless you're at war.
Oh, okay. Click. And then I'm going to click on that and station, and then I can put them in that one. Right.
Yeah, although that's kind of, just looking at that then, it was kind of a moot point. It didn't really do anything for them, but you might as well leave them stationed there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Basically, it's adding on siege value, and it's 0 per day, so whatever. Right, so you are going to be paying some maintenance for them at the moment, because they only ever start out at half strength.
Yeah.
But once they're full, then they'll go back into unraised maintenance costing.
Okay.
Right. You've also got raise all as so you can raise your armies from here. They'll go to wherever your flag is. I'm not sure. If you zoom in a bit, no. If you scroll in, so the red flag there.
Oh right, okay. Rally point.
That's where they'll raise. You've also got rally points that you can control in the bottom right. So you could add another rally point if you wanted, or get rid of that rally point, etc.
Okay, okay.
All right, close up the military screen. Whoop. Right. You're not likely to be in charge of your culture, I don't think. But let's have a look at that. And the bottom left-hand corner, You've got the three icons. So yes, those three. This is your culture.
Oh.
That in the bottom left is who is currently the head of the Brujat culture. So they're basically making the decisions. So basically, this screen doesn't really affect you, but you can see here that their current fascination is crop rotation. If you go top of this panel, you've got innovations. These are all the things that you anything that's in green, writing in green, you know.
Yeah.
Anything else you don't currently know.
Right. Okay.
And these will give you benefits to your culture.
Camels.
The ones at the bottom are regional. So war camels. It's only accessible to certain cultures.
Middle East, Persia, and North Africa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can't get war camels.
But these take quite a while.
That's fine, Banana.
To research, but you're not in control of them, so you'll get them when your culture gets them, but that's it.
That's it. That's fine.
Right. We've already looked at the next one along, which is your religion, which isn't particularly influential, and this is your house. Currently, you're the only living member of your house. If you die, that's it. Game over. While you're alive, and hopefully your children are alive, your dynasty will become more significant, and eventually you will gain enough. It's not prestige. It's of the 4 resources, it's the 4th one. Renowned. When you gain enough renowned, you'll get a legacy.
Right.
The legacy is a perk that you can get for your bloodline. That will essentially strengthen your bloodline.
Okay. 2 out of 4 holdings. Okay.
Yes. So you can afford to take over 2 more places before you have to start vassalizing people.
Yeah. I'm just going to quickly try and catch up on chats. Oh, so the Byzantines. The Ottoman Empire was Turkey, very hard. I thought Ottoman was German, but that's just me then. This assumes the Byzantine Empire is based in Constantinople, which is now Istanbul, which is in Turkey. I can't remember where Turkey is. Is Turkey there? Wait, no. That's Poland. I don't do geography that well. I could have sworn
You're
Turkey.
currently looking at culture-based. Oh no, dynasty-based. That doesn't. Yeah. There's Hungary, Croatia. So it's probably to be the east part of the Byzantine. I'd guess.
Yeah.
I'm bringing up Google Maps. What the fuck is maps?
Because I'm sure, like, Ukraine's out this way, because this is where they sank that warship. I'm sure of it.
Wait. So yeah, you've got underneath Hungary, and east of Croatia is Serbia. Then south of that is Bulgaria. Then south of that is Greece. You see that land bridge?
That.
Yep. So west is Bulgaria. East is Turkey. Almost up until the other coast, when it's Azerbaijan, which will be Kirstanid. Ranid?
Alright, yeah.
That is Azerbaijan. And then south of that, you've got Syria, Iraq, Kuwait, Jordan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, basically, the Byzantine Empire is Bulgaria, Greece, and Turkey. The Holy Land place was probably... could you bring it back up?
The Holy Land? Oh, wait, that one?
Yeah, so it is in North Bulgaria. And the other one is, I don't know where the dividing line is. It's either in Ukraine or it's in Russia.
Oh,
No,
yeah, no, well, I mean, I think that's technically part of Russia again.
yeah.
I think that's Russia there. Modern stuff. Modern stuff. Yeah, Poland, Polish,
There we go.
Ukraine.
You forced me to learn some geography. Are you happy, you bastards?
I was going to say, the only reason I knew Ukraine was around there is because that warship, the Russian one, got sank in there. They got sank in the little puddle. Random things. Right, so...
So, what do you want to do?
Oh, what's that? Oh, no thing. Crush the men, have the lamentations of the women, or something daft from Conan.
Oh. Well, in which case, you're going to need a much bigger army. Right.
Oh, until
next
then.
Thing,
Yeah.
yeah, zoom in all the way into Shitty. Right, you've got two forts. If you click on Tribe Shitty, right, it's only a tribal holding. You've got one construction already done. So where you've got trading posts, which is increasing taxes and it's increasing your supply limit. If you click on the plus and construct a new building,
Ooh.
these are all the different buildings that you can make. They take some time. They're also going to take some money, and they're going to take some prestige because you're tribal.
Yeah.
However, each of these is going to give you certain benefits. So, starting from the top, the Palisades, it's going to increase your fort level. It means that you're better defense. You're going to get an advantage when you're a defender. Spearmen and archers get bonuses. Levies, your cheap-ass troops, will go up by 100.
Oh, okay.
Could be useful. Next down is war camps. Stationed heavy infantry, skirmishers, and archers were stronger. Levies, 150. The other one has garrison, so garrison is useful for defense. This doesn't have a garrison, but you do get 150 mooks. The number of knights you can have if you hold this area goes up by 1, and their effectiveness 10%. Gathering halls. The holding a feast here would be cheaper. This holding will give 100 more levies. It will get control growth will be better. Control is how well you're in control of this area. At the moment, it's 100, which means that you're getting all the taxes and all the levies that you can get. However, if you get attacked, invaded, etc., your control number can go down. If you get raided and don't really do much about it, your control level can hit 0. It will slowly build back up over time, and that will help increase it faster. This building also grants you prestige, which is what you are using as a currency to pay your men-at-arms and hire new men-at-arms. So that might be a consideration, is can you afford more active troops?
Yeah.
Hillside hazing grounds.
Can't get because I've not got gold, but...
Well, you've got 96 and you're getting 2.7 a month. So you could hold out for it. You're going to get more money if you build that. Cavalry is going to be better, and you get 75 levies, which is not a terrible number, but it's not great. Horse herds, again, 100, mainly affecting cavalry. 75 levies, and army movement speed goes up.
Okay.
Also, this is one of 2 areas. But this is your capital. So you, given the fact that everything's costing like 75, this probably is the place where you're going to want to build things.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea of going for that one to get the prestige.
Yeah, you're going to get 100 levies. You're going to get some prestige, which will mean you can get more troops. So, yeah, that's not a bad shout. It's going to take 5 years. Right. If you click on Crowpot, you can see here this already has sparring ground, so you get 150 levies there. And there's a place for another building. Should you?
Yeah, but I can't afford anything, so
No.
at the moment a bit moot.
Yep.
Okay. So we've dealt with all of the current situation, apart from you could declare wars, but let's not.
Let's have a look at that. So if you click the drop down, it's actually telling you the strength of your enemies.
Oh, great. Goddamn House Liao, always being stronger than me.
The thing is, you kind of have an ally on the way. Hopefully. Just so, right, Tulun, Kithro, and Bora are. So yeah, if you zoom out a bit. So Bora is to your north, Tulun is closer to the north, and Kithro is the ones to your southeast. And then you've got House Liao.
Yeah. The literally is them guys.
Yep. These are. You have claims on all the lands around you, or some of the lands around you. So if we actually go to the declaring war thing again, you won't actually be declaring war. Don't worry. We click on that second from bottom, Kithero. So you can invade, you can conquer a duchy, see, or the county. Your level of fame is not high enough to do that. This might actually be fame-based rather than Celius Bell. I don't know if that's a thing. I've only ever played this as the Englishy kind of places.
You're missing out.
I mean, it's just generate one, so I don't feel I'm missing anything. But yeah, declaring war at this point in time, probably not a smart idea, but we'll keep an eye on these things. Right, I think.
Alright, okay, so that's just like an overview.
Yeah, that will give you a bit of an overview. The succession is how things are going to go. You've also got tribal authority across the top, which is how much control you have at the moment, kind of thing. And you can change it up and down between by clicking those 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
If you've got enough sway, as it were.
Yeah.
But it is going to cost you prestige, but the more control you have,
the better.
The stronger you're ruling, but the more they're likely to resist it. You just click on your person again. Why should Dread 0? Just hover your... So you've got resources, gold, prestige, piety, and then your troops. The first one in that little lot. And on your character screen.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yep.
Natural Dread at plus 85.
Okay, so...
It hasn't added it in yet?
People don't know that you're dreadful yet, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's going to go up slowly over time. But it is going to go up. Don't worry about it.
That's fine. Woohoo! No stress. Yet. Right. Do I click play?
Yeah. Space to take it off pause.
Yes, we know.
Yes, we know that doesn't happen. You need to click the little... Oh.
Right, close to this. Got you. Yeah. To the perceptive chieftain citizens of Shitty, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined with my daughter, Mala, in holy matrimony. Woohoo! May Yashua Han bless your union. Excellent.
Right,
Yay!
so you click your character now. You have a that.
Yay!
Oh, court decisions have arrived.
Okay. What is full of dangers even to achieve in his core? It's member of acquired recognitions. Assembled a future of them. Okay. Apparently that one is quite experienced. Pay 50. Oh, I don't have that.
You can go into negative, but the thing is, their aptitude is average. Or you could pay 15.
Get terrible.
Or you could hire one of your other terribles. Now, going into debt isn't great, but it's entirely up to you if you want to go into debt just for a medic who is okay.
What was it?
Next button down.
That was it. So, court physician. Hands
It's
up.
already ordered by how good they are. Court physician, I think, is based on learning.
Right. Okay. Congratulations. You are my court physician.
A point button at the bottom of that
Yes.
screen.
Thank you. You are now smart enough to put a plaster on someone. I feel panicked.
Well, just hover your army size in the top left. Top right. Okay, so it wasn't counting all your levers when it loaded up.
Now I can go to war. Wait, no.
I mean, so yeah, if you go back to that war screen, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the closest.
Yeah, so click on that one, though. And what it's actually telling you in the... press space to put it on pause. Otherwise, it's going to keep... numbers are going to keep clicking around. So yeah, that's your army size, including your allies. But you will have to invite them to come join the war. They might be busy with other things. They might not turn up. So keep that in mind. But you are getting closer. I mean, you could spend prestige
to upgrade the army.
So yeah, actually go back to that screen again. And hover over his army size. Right, he's got 200 bowmen, 100 light footmen, and the rest are levies. Where you've got 100 light footmen. And some horse archers, apparently.
Oh, wait, is that counting the ally?
That might be counting your ally.
Yeah. Because I've got... Wait, no, it's counting my allies as well.
No, that isn't. That's just you.
I didn't think I had any bragateers.
No, they've started... You've got 4 out of 6 now. We don't know where they've come from. I think just loading it up is not...
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should have took it off pause for a couple of seconds. Right when we loaded it up. But yeah, so you've got... Your army size is 100 trained versus his 300 trained. You might want to spend some prestige on getting more trained people.
So these guys are men at arms.
Well, he's got archers and soldiers. Now, this is Rochambeau, rock, paper, scissors kind of deal. So if you click create men at arms regiment, where does it fucking tell you? I can't remember where it tells you. So...
Counters these types, yeah.
Yeah. So horse archers counters skirmishers and heavy infantry. They've got bowmen, so try light horsemen.
Heavy infantry, light horsemen, archers.
Yeah. So if you want to counter their archers, you could hire
some light horsemen.
Light horsemen. But they've also got light footmen, and light footmen are countered by bowmen? Oh no, heavy infantry. Which is armoured footmen.
Yeah.
So So if you click the armed footmen, they're countered by spearmen. So if you click on pikemen, they're spearmen who counter the cavalry. So who's countering the light footmen?
Then perhaps skirmishers?
Oh yeah, skirmishers.
So the bowmen will counter the light footmen.
Yeah, but your horsemen will counter their
Yeah.
light footmen, but you don't have anybody to counter their light footmen, in theory. So, if you wanted to definitively win this war,
I'd need...
not sure if you can afford it. Oh, wait, no, you can only raise one. At the moment, your current armies is 2 out of 3, so you can only raise one more as it stands anyway.
Right, okay. Damn it, should never have got the Onagar.
No, they will be useful for... I'm not telling you how to play this, but I would be tempted to raise light horsemen and double, and then increase the size of the horsemen and the light footmen, and then the footmen by 1 apiece. So because they're currently reinforcing,
I'll lose
your
the
prestige is at a negative. You've still not got an heir. Hurry up, have kids.
How do I tell her to do that?
You don't. It just happens. Trust me, it just fucking happens. You could also so if you wanted, you could also have some concubines.
Do I pay for them?
If you click the
concubines.
where it says concubines.
I could have my shaman as a concubine.
Sure, go for it.
That'll
these
end
are
well.
just for making kids, so to a certain degree, you're looking for any positive traits.
Oh, okay. So cynical, craven, and content probably not great.
Well, they're personality traits.
Oh, okay.
So they don't really matter too much, but it says a little bit about you if you've got, if all your concubines are craven, then, it says something about you.
Probably don't want someone who's vengeful. Oh, they might do. They're lustful. That probably means babies, right?
Yeah, their fertility is up.
They're ambitious, lustful, and temperate. They just hate me.
You're working on that anyway.
Okay, let's go for that, because I see no way in which this is going to go horribly wrong.
Yep, you took them as your woman. Wow. The opinions of the game are historical. They are not shared.
Oh, dear God. Right, okay. Let's see what happens as I click. So how... Okay, so days go by, like, 1 a sec. Ooh, what have I got here? No player. Right, okay. Being raided. Oh, shit.
Raiders from the Chieftain Eagle territory are raiding you.
Oh, cool. How do I kill them then?
Right. So, if you click your little red flag, and you might be able to click on raise all here. However, because there's enemies here, you can't raise here. So what you need to do is you need to put in another rally flag.
Right, so that was that, then that.
No, the plus button on that one.
Oh, plus button.
Yeah.
So I can't put the flag in here because that's being raided.
It also already has a flag.
So I'd have to do it here.
Yep.
And then
click on that green one.
raise all here.
Yep. Now I will like to point out that their army size is 1,684.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of them. Where'd they get them from?
Welcome to Crusader Kings. You've been shafted.
Awesome! I take it.
So, yeah, you need to take it off pause. It'll take a little while for your army to rally.
Okay.
It's close enough to maximum, and right-click on the destination.
So...
Oh, yeah. There, you close the screen. So if you left
Oh.
click on the green number,
Oh yeah. Oh. And then
yep,
right
and
click.
then right click where you want them to go.
Oh, it's that guy. Right. Okay.
Yeah, and just underneath that, it's telling you. So there's a new icon that's appeared over the town name of Shitty. There we go. No, just below that. That should. Yeah, here we go.
Ah, you will probably lose.
They have more soldiers. They're higher quality. They've got more men at arms. Their countering is better, but you're defending your people. Win, lose, or draw, it'll be fine.
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen?
Everybody dies.
Onwards, peasants. Fight!
I mean, they're gonna. Oh no, they didn't finish raiding. Yay!
Fight
Right,
on!
if you click on that, it'll actually give you a bit of a breakdown.
Ooh.
They've got a plus 20 advantage over you at the moment.
Where's it?
I'm sorry, random tangential thought. You've actually got a queen now, or a wife. Not sure if they're counted as a queen. So if you click your throne rocket icon.
Oh yeah.
Right, underneath your queen, it's says assist ruler. You can focus if you wanted into a particular area, or they can be there as a general assistant. You lost the fight, by the way.
Whoa. Okay. Ooh, we're getting a puppy. Let's pause it a second. Let's go manage to mate, I guess.
Yeah, that'll help with the taxes and the rest of it. And then your domain limit is now up to 5.
Awesome. I just need, armies that don't suck.
Yep. So one of your courtiers was killed in battle.
Well, you were useless, weren't you?
Well, they're dead now, so they're fertilizer at least. You have managed to get rid of the enemy.
Oh, courtier.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Do I not suggest get a new one, or do they just automatically pop in?
They come and go. I won't worry about what. Don't worry about a simple courtier.
Okay.
So if you just click on shitty for me. So yeah, your control is down a little bit here. As is maybe your popular opinion.
Because I lost the fight.
Yep. Have you disbanded your troops? No, you haven't. They're still. No, if you scroll down, they ran away.
Oh.
There they are. Now that they've gone, you might want to disband this troop.
Right, okay, so that's...
I think it's the last icon?
Oh, cannot disband whilst hostiles are around.
Okay. So, yeah. I think they might also still be running away, I can't tell.
We'll go off pause and see if that does anything.
Oh no, they're not running away, so you might want to move them to shitty. Just to counter-attack if they decide to come back, but they seem to be raiding your neighbours. Oh, if you actually right-click on that battle that's going on...
Right-click whilst I got the army over. Ooh. The evening meal. How'd you like the stew, my lord? Mixed in with pieces of vegetables, the fatty chunks of meat, the stringy textures with what looks to be short and sparse fare. When asked about the ingredients, my private cook Altona only smiles and tries to placate me. I only wish to serve you, my lord. Why is she trying to feed me fur? I don't like this. Intrigue challenge against her. Let's go for that. Right, so I could send my guys in to... As I enter the kitchen, it lies dark and empty, the air heavy with smoke. A corner frying house was covered in stains. When cooking liver, it's been noted excessive beer consumption, considerable quantity of organ, cold sesame, Chesterton of the page. However, when cooking young children to the age of... Oh. Did we just
But
eat
it was
kid?
delicious.
So what does that get? Oh, I gain 60 stress. Oh.
But you also gain a
Cannibal.
You also get cannibal, and you ate a good meal.
A small boost to my health.
So what you want to do with her is entirely up to you. If she was imprisoned in your dungeon, you could torture her and potentially ransom her off. I don't think so. If you actually click on her in that image, this tells you that they're a lowborn. They're also stupid. So basically, they're a lowborn, so they don't have a house looking after them, so you're not likely to be able to ransom them off. They don't really seem to have much in the way of relations or family, so nobody's going to care if you kill them off.
Fine by me. Bring
So
me your head.
throwing in the dungeon would only be beneficial if you wanted to try and torture. You could get involved in that fight, but I think they've got it.
But would that improve my relations with them?
Potentially. I'm not. I don't know. In short.
Oh wait, no, they're still kicking ass.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay here, okay, guys? Don't mind me, thanks.
So yeah, can you disband that army yet?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So you only lost a little bit of control and shitty.
Well, we don't know what Rag would do on this. The other white meat. Preaching unorthodox.
The other white meat.
Yes. Unorthodox doctrine. Your Sherman's poor loading skill caused this problem. My Sherman is a problem.
Hey, your shaman is your concubine. What are you gonna do about it?
What's that about? Being raided. Oh.
Oh, yeah. That's the raid that happened. You've got a couple of notifications at the top, by the way.
Oh, yep. Tooltip modes. Okay. And defeat. Yes.
If you click on it, it'll give you a breakdown of how much you sucked.
Awesome.
But yeah, your army is now reinforcing back up to...
Is he coming back again?
No, that's a different faction.
He looks depressed.
I think he just lost the battle.
Oh, this is ticking around nicely. Progress 9 of 10. Uh-oh. Is that them again? That's them again, isn't it? Can I raise an army in preparation? Does that help?
Yes. So they are on their way back, and you can raise them all there, and hopefully they'll have time. You've currently got 1,300 versus their 950, so you might actually stand a chance if you get your army raised in time.
Yep. 1 day left.
There we go.
Ooh, can I fight them then? Or
So yeah, if you click on your army, although I'm not sure. Yeah, if you try and right-click on theirs.
Red is a brewer.
Yeah.
Oh, won't let me.
Okay. Just take it off pause and let's see where they end up. Are they coming to you? Are they going somewhere else? Oh. Congratulations, you got an heir.
Woohoo! Milo's given birth to the perfect little daughter. One day, my child, you'll carry on my legacy. What name would befit such a mighty lady? What would we call this?
Frogmon?
There is that.
Yo, Sprog 2 and really confuse the historians.
How long can the names be? Hang on.
Can they be any longer than that?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Please tell me I can click OK on that.
There you go, to be strong.
Oh, name is too long.
Bullshit.
Fine game, have it your way. Nope, they're not swayed. We will try again. Where did the guys go? Did they go raid out my other party?
They might. Yeah, they are raiding. Yeah, they're raiding your other place.
God damn it. I raised an army there for you to fight them, not for you to walk around them. Right, okay, let's... Our duty guy was slain. Awesome. 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 Can we slain some of them? Perhaps.
Wait, you won.
Woohoo!
And you recovered loot from them.
Awesome.
So you've actually got 100 gold again.
Where's my men going? No, you're wandering off where they did it? Yeah. Right, okay. And then I can disband that one then.
Yeah.
Sprugglers, number one, get.
So, Crowpot, now that you've got gold again,
Oh, yeah, have a look at building something.
eventually.
I mean, I like the idea of
the
the
other-
palisades now.
So the other thing is if you actually click on the preview button next to the Palisades,
Oh, yeah.
you'll start off at level 1, but then you can also look what you get at level 2. It's going to cost another 100 gold. It's going to cost 350 prestige, but you'll end up with even more letters. It's just a matter of interest.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of having that. Just because... Well, having been raided so early, now I'm like, maybe I should protect myself.
Mm. Check your army your army size for a moment. Okay, take it off. Pause. I just want to see what happens to your prestige when that's a problem. So put it on pause again.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Where you've got your prestige,
Yeah.
you're currently running a 0.35 negative.
Yeah. Unraised men at arms.
Yeah. So their unraised maintenance fees is more than
Oh, joy.
you can currently afford. That's only going to lower it by 0.1. That's a problem. Now you do have your. Well, I have the expensive ones. Although even then, that's not going to solve it. So you do have the building on the way. You might also want to consider actually taking over more areas, because the more areas you control,
The more prestige you have.
prestige you'll have.
Okay. So, oh, wait, we've got all these now. What's that? Education. Oh, okay. Do I need to... Oh, let's get those in a second. Empty council position. Who's said? Oh, These people died. Wrong button. Oh wait, he's already there. He's a bagatelle though.
Yeah, so most of your knights will be on your council positions. What happened to your old councillors?
Didn't they die in the fight?
Oh, right. So yeah, you're right. Okay, so each council position has a so each one has a particular skill associated with it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going for the steward, which is your stewardship skill. So you want to pay, you want to put as high a person in there as possible.
Yeah, which is going to be him.
Yep.
Though he's already there as the marshal rather than the chancellor, which it's trying to assign him to.
Yeah, so it tells you it's like your marshal is this guy and your steward is this guy. They're both reassign buttons. So you have a slight problem there.
I need more people.
So yeah, under activities, which is the quill and ink pot, you can. Oh, you can't. What's that bottom one?
That bagateurs. Missing prestige.
Which we don't have because it's in a negative at the moment, so you might have a slight problem there.
Okay. Ooh, I could go on a hunt to get some prestige.
But that requires money that you don't currently have.
Oh. Right, okay. Woo! Victory. I could declare war. Ooh. He is now a peasant.
Oh, he's the guy who was raiding.
Oh yeah.
So there's basically he's worn himself out raiding. Now is the chance to strike while the iron is hot.
Okay, so
And you won't need to call in your ally.
I can click Conquer County then.
Yep. And then it's going to ask you which chiefdom do you want to take. So it's the one highlighted in blue. Oh, that also costs prestige. You've got a problem, my friend. We're going to have to dispose of some of the army, I think. How long until the in Shitty you've got a building coming along?
Yes, that's probably going to take a while.
Oh, in the very top right-hand corner on the screen, there's that